first step is to free the main sheet to get the pressure off of the sail. Next, I release the clutch for the main halyard to let the sail down enough to reef it. Since the main wasn't coming down freely on its own, I pulled on the downhaul a little bit. Then I re-engaged the clutch. Next, I pulled down on the clew reefing line. Notice how the clew kringle gets pulled aft and down to the boom. Then I pulled on the tack reef line, which is also led aft to the cockpit on the starboard side. I put the main halyard back on the winch and started raising the main until the luff looked taut. Lastly, I re-engaged the clutch, took the rope off of the winch, put the winch handle back in the pocket. Now she's reefed and ready to be retrimmed. After I was on my way, I loosely tied the bunt lines to tidy things up. Since it was a relatively calm day and I was just offshore, I didn't bother with the safety harness tether. However, if I was on a passage or if the conditions were rougher, I would have clipped the tether into the jack line run along the starboard side of the cabin top. After I was done, I checked the tension on the luff. Everything looks good. The clew reef line is secured to the aft end of the boom with an eye strap ran through the kringle and down to a cheek block. The line then runs through an eye strap mid-boom, through another cheek block, and then down to a block at the base of the mast. From there, it goes through a fiddlehead block, which acts as a deck organizer, and back to a clutch on the cabin top. The tack reef line has a similar setup, but attaches directly to the reefing ring and runs back to a clutch on the starboard side.
Alright, let's shake out the second reef.
To shake out the reef, you basically just reverse the process. First, you untie the bunt lines, and then you release the clew and tack reef lines. Then you release the main sheet and start pulling on the halyard. There was a little too much pressure on the main to raise it by hand, so I put the main halyard back on the winch and started cranking away. Re-engage the clutch, put the winch handle away, and you're ready to retrim and sail off. Stay tuned for my full-length Mac Mods video, which will be coming out soon. Thanks for watching.